How's it going, everybody? I hope each and every one of you had a fantastic, fan-freaking-tastic Thanksgiving. Mine was awesome. I got to spend some time with the family and have a great day. It was fun. I am very thankful for it. God bless all the greatness that came out of it. It was awesome. Now, first and foremost, today is, Fiendish Friday. So, I'm pondering if I do a review tomorrow to make up for yesterday, or do you guys care if I just wait till Monday? Anybody has any input on that, let me know. It'll help me decide for tomorrow a lot easier. Either way, I do have something that I have something that I can line up on there perfectly if anybody decides that they want it. Now, on to today's film. It's an awesome one. It's from 1981, I believe. Yeah, 81. And it is it's from 1981. It stars Bruce Campbell. Who else we got? And Ellen Sandweiss, Hal Delrick, Beatrix Baker, or Betsy Baker, and Theresa Tilly. Yes. Directed by none other than Sam Raimi. If you don't know what movie it is by now, you've been living under a rock. And that is the original, the better, the awesome Evil Dead. Yes, folks, it is time for some Evil Dead. It's been a little while since I watched it. I had to break it out and have someone very near and dear to me watch this one for the first time, and so it was very, very, very fun. I am glad she loved it, every minute of it, I hope. But yes, now on to the this release here. This is the old Anchor Bay Ultimate Edition. I do believe it's very, very easy to still find. Here we go. What do we got here? It is 1, 2, 3 discs long. We got the widescreen, full screen, and the Ladies of Evil Dead, which is a little documentary with the gals that played in this amazing film. Now, what is it about? Okay, you got a group of college students. I would say they're that age. 2 couples and a fifth wheel there. And so we got them heading to this log cabin out in the middle of the woods, and they find a book, and they find these old reel-to-reel audio tapes that they decide to play. Which, when they find them down in the cellar, if you haven't noticed, the giant Hills Have Eyes poster in the background, well, part of the poster, which is awesome. A nice little nod to some great Wes Craven stuff. Probably my second Craven film, my second favorite, next to the great and immortal Last House on the Left, which is my second favorite film of all time, which I will be doing an eventual re-review of that. I did one quite a while ago on Facebook, but I don't want to. I'm going to do all the Facebook ones over again, just so I can have them on YouTube and keep track of them a little easier, because I've forgotten some of the ones that I've done so far. Like, I get iffy, like, if I've done this or not. Now that I have the YouTube, I can see each and every one of my videos, and I believe I'm at 50 videos now already, which is hard to believe. Those of you that are sticking by me, God bless you. I love you. You have made this old crusty, grouchy old dude's dream come true, you know that, and I thank you all very, very, very much from the bottom of my heart. So back onto the film. After I went on my little rant about Wes Craven and how awesome he was, They find the reel-to-reels. They find this book, which is called the Necronomicon. It is a book entirely covered in human flesh. it summons demons, Candarian demons, and other spells and enchantments or enchantments, whatever. I don't know, man. I never was into D&D, so I couldn't really be 100% on this one. But anywho, they do the big no. They play the tapes aloud while looking at the book. It summons some Candarian demons. They inhabit the woods that they are basically hiding out in this cabin in. And there is an infamous scene in here where it's what this was very, very shortly on the video nasties list just because of this scene, and that was I think it was Ellen Sandweiss or Sandweiss, however you pronounce her name. I think it was her that she got raped by trees, which is crazy to think. Like, that shows how out there and off the wall Sam Raimi was with this, which he is an awesome director in his own. He went on to do 2 more sequels of this, which if you didn't know, Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness, which kept Bruce Campbell along the ride playing Ash, and he also came along for the short-lived Ash vs. the Evil Dead TV series on Stars, I believe, is who did that one. I saw the first season, but I have yet to see the last 2 seasons. I think that only went to 3 seasons. I can't remember. I forget some things along the way. It's part of my old age, you know. I'm gonna go ahead and set that down. Oh wait, I forgot. I was gonna show you guys the special features. There we go. It lets you know everything that's on there in case you do not have this release. A lot of horror fans I know that love the Evil Dead, they will have this release because it's so perfect in ways. It does need an upgrade, I feel like. I think it'd be a great one that Arrow or Scream Factory could do. I would love Arrow to do it, or even better, Vinegar Syndrome, but I don't see that falling in line with their type of film that they do, their catalog. That's not their style, you know. Their stuff has a little sleaze to it, and this one, the sleaze factor isn't quite enough there, I feel like. So she gets raped by a tree, and then she comes back and she ends up becoming possessed by these Candarians, and they throw her down in the cellar and lock her up down there. And the whole time, you can see her, like the cellar opens about yay far, and she's open and popping her head up, and you can just see her there. She's laughing and just doing all kinds of creepy things, you know. It's very, very, very crazy, very fun, very cool. Sam Raimi created a perfect film, in my opinion, other than the effects don't stand up to nowadays time, which that's perfectly okay. I would rather see the effects that they did in this than see a horrible jumbled mess of CGI. Not my thing, you know. That's something that Sam Raimi now has a problem when he did, what was it, The Great and Powerful Oz or something like that with James Franco. That had a lot of CGI to it, and honestly, I had a hard time even getting into that film. It was just not for me. Not my style, not my forte. So I don't want to talk anymore on what happens in the film. I want to move on to my ratings of it. Like I said, this is a perfect film in my opinion. On the technical side, it's probably a 4 on that end because it's because of there's little flaws here and there. There's little tiny little things here and there, little hiccups, but nothing that I would say affects the movie to the point to where you won't like it. Now, so, on to my entertainment side. Like I said, this thing is perfect. This is a solid 5 on the entertainment factor. It doesn't get any better than this for entertaining. This is a classic this is something everybody should see and own if you love horror. You can even get your mainstream friends to watch this because it's so much fun and it's a great ride. You gotta see this. So we got a 4 and a 5. So we got a big old 9 for the Evil Dead. Yes, folks. Do you agree with my rating on how high I rated this, Bad Dad? Do you think I'm a little out there with it? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I love hearing your thoughts on this film. It's one I enjoy talking to. This whole series, this whole franchise, because I love all three of them. All three films. The trilogy is just beautiful. I didn't mind the remake, to be quite honest. It was definitely different. They kind of stayed to the story. They changed some things here and there, but they really amped up the gore factor in that one. And I think that's what helped the remake of this. And it's definitely pushed things to the limit on a couple of parts where I kind of like cringed over a scene with a surgical with hypodermic needles that really just to think about it, that just seems like it hurt, you know. All right, guys, I'm gonna get the hell on out of here. I got some stuff to do today. It's still Thanksgiving weekend. I gotta go hang out with the family some more. Gonna have some fun. Do see whatever comes our way, you know. Alright, guys. Love your faces as always. Please like, share, and subscribe. I shall see you all on Monday or tomorrow if you guys decide on if I should really do one. I'm ultimately leaving that up to you guys. Thumbs up or thumbs down, guys. Not on my video, but let me know if I should do the review. Please thumbs up on my review. Okay, guys. Peace as always.